Hi class, today we're going to talk about digital marketing. Now, from what we've seen is that there's lots of inexpensive ways to do marketing. And one of the biggest things to open up as a channel for people is digital. And the thing about digital is you have a digital device always around you. That's pretty much unheard of. Uh, Fundamentally before, the only avenues marketers had was either your phone or mail. And so today we're going to talk about some of the key pieces that go into digital marketing. The thing is, when you think about digital marketing, you say, oh, it's about Instagram, oh, it's about Snapchat, oh, it's about, and you can go on and on and on with 1,000 details. Once again, Dr. Cho makes it simple for you. All of digital marketing dispels into three things. One is social media. The second is the web, meaning it's still about your website. Sooner or later, they're going to have to hit your website. So when they get there, are you going to make it worth their while? And the third aspect is mobile. And that's actually where most of the marketing wars are being fought by right now. And what it comes down to is you want to align your message right in line with the channel of what's appropriate. For example, tweeting. If I want a bunch of people to know about something right now, Twitter is still a good way to do it. On the other hand, how many people remember tweets a week from now? Yeah, not too many. On the other hand, if I have a really good photo on Instagram, will people remember a good photo a week later? Yes, because we're very visual people. And the thing is, pictures worth 1,000 words, yada, yada, yada. So what is digital marketing? Well, digital marketing is about developing channels. And what we want to do is we want to influence behavior. And the way we influence behavior is by the experience they have with our digital channel. And from that, we get data, so we can make better decisions, and we can figure out the attributes of what drives all kinds of behavior. Why should I even care about digital marketing? The thing is, you talk to old sales guys who say, no, it's about looking them in the eye and shoe leather. The thing is, digital marketing gets you the best cost efficiency. It's the easiest way to scale. That's probably fundamentally one of the biggest reasons why you have to do digital marketing. For those of you who take entrepreneurship for me, we will talk about how you have to have a digital strategy. It's fundamental now. It's the primary communication means of how we can talk to people. It affects all phases of marketing, whether I'm trying to find customers, get customers, or grow customers. And what it comes down to is about my speed, my bandwidth, and my feedback. Essentially taking that information and feeding it back, constantly improving, constantly changing. And the thing about digital marketing is that it builds itself. That your web builds on your social and everything else. In terms of digital marketing operation, it's fairly straightforward. Okay, we start with me, the consumer. I have a portal to this digital universe. And there are three fundamental functions that I'm looking at. E-commerce, excuse me. How do I make transactions? My internet marketing, which is my social and video and everything else. And my mobile marketing. That's it. Those are the three parts. And that defines what e-marketing is. And what ties it all together is a customer relationship management system. In terms of issues, these are the issues. And once again, it's like you can give it different names, but it's all pretty much the same journey, starting with acquisition or awareness. And then I have to retain them, I have to get revenue out of them. And how do I get people to refer? Because referrals are really powerful. Why? Because you're making your customer do your marketing work for you. By sending people they already think have an issue. They targeted your customer for you, and it's personalized. It's personalized because this person knows this person, and they're the ones doing the communication, not you. And so these are the primary issues that you're concerned with uh, in digital marketing. In terms of scope, your actions inspire the final things, which again goes down to the journey of find, get, and grow. And so the thing is, digital marketing impacts the entire life cycle. We're still doing hypothesis, test, and adjustment. Yeah, you see these, oh, Dr. Joe, you're so repetitive. Yeah, but you still get it wrong on the quiz. But what are you trying to do? You need low barrier access, my V's, my algorithms, and everything else. Technology drives what I can do. Technology allows me to have access to data. Technology allows me to quickly talk to you. Technology allows me to quickly figure out what's going on. And so those are the four things that technology drives. The implications are I can have things like greater personalization. I can get depth on you. I can understand things about you that I couldn't have before. And not only that, but I can do all this very rapidly, which means that I can get more accuracy. If you remember this from, I forgot if it was the first lecture or the second lecture, but what it comes down to is we live in the age of hyper-targeting and personalization. Instead of traditional, where we just put it out there and see what people did, now we're proactive. The thing is, there's a bunch of marketers who are saying, because we're no longer product-centric, we're customer-centric. They say, oh, the customer has all the power. They know everything about us. We pretty much have to beg for them to come. And it's like, oh, you guys are full of crap. It's not that. It's definitely customer-centric. Yes, it's about the information of the customer. But the point is, marketers now have tools they never had before. All of a sudden, now you can hyper-target somebody. Not only that, I have more information than I ever had about customers. Now, guess what? I set things up and customers come to me. I don't have to go out and look for them. So, marketers have advantages too. And so in this entrepreneurial age, what are we trying to do? We're trying to build a market. And if you remember, what is building a market about? Well, first of all, a market first and fundamentally is a bunch of people who share the same values, use your product in the same way, and they communicate together. So based on that, how do I build a market? Well, if you look at those metrics about values and communication, again, I can bring people together through digital means, speed up the communication and the volume of communication. Not only that, but in terms of building values, how they feel about it. This is where social is so important, where I'm fostering that activity, things like likes, clicks, and everything else. And this is why I need influencers and referrals. And also, the quality of the customer gets much, much better. And this is what comes down to all the way back to lecture 1. The good market development is about developing a customer for life. And so, in terms of parameters, when we look at traditional marketing and digital marketing, the traditional marketing has always been about cultivating sales, and digital marketing is about building a market. And the reason why is that when I do inbound marketing, people have already expressed an intent. They have an interest. Now I just need to get rid of all their question marks. And then, by conclusion, I can get them to sales. But the big thing you see with digital is that the values become different. That instead of like defined applications, the focus is on new products, new solutions, and so on and so forth. But the bottom line is I have to make money. And what it comes down to is if I can target individuals, I can squeeze more pennies out of each and every one by knowing who they are. This is probably a good place to break, and we'll go on to video 2.